The holidays are not always the greatest of times for many people. In today's video, I want to talk about how I am coping with the sadness of the holidays. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate it. In today's video, I wanted to talk about the holidays and how they can be different for each one of us. The holidays are a joyous time. It's a time of peace and giving and receiving and love and so many wonderful things. But it can also be sad for many people. There are many people that are totally alone for the holidays. They have nobody. They're not going to get one visitor or maybe not even one phone call. There are people that have lost loved ones, like in my case this year, and so that makes the holidays very sad. And then there are people that have health issues or mobility issues. They can't get out and shop if they want to. They can't do the things that they're used to doing or decorate the way they want to decorate or see different family members and friends like they normally do. So there's a little sadness there for them as well. I am having a very sad time this year for Christmas. I have not been able to get in the mood of doing the things that I normally do around the holidays. I did not want to decorate at all. Now I do very little decorating as it is, but I had no interest. Matter of fact, I just put my tree up yesterday. Then I put a few things on the mantle, some twinkly lights, and Dave put up a small tree, maybe 2-foot tree, where he hangs his Santa Clauses on them, the little ornaments that are all Santas. Of course, they all look like him, you know. But anyhow, I had no interest to do it, and I had to force myself. As most of you know, I lost my ma this year. I lost my sister this year. I lost my ma in January, and my sister just a few months ago in July. Then my brother-in-law had a heart attack and was on life support and in the hospital for 9 days, and that happened in October. So it's been one thing after the other, and it has just created such deep sadness in me. You know, a lot of times, of course, they say the first holidays are the worst, and I know many of you have lost loved ones. You've lost your spouse. And even if it was 3 years ago or 5 years ago, I would imagine there would still be some sadness there. Maybe not as deep as that very first year, but I think it would be there for every holiday to come. And I am definitely feeling that this Christmas. I can't imagine having a Christmas without my ma and my sister. It's not that we got to see each other every year, but for the last 4 to 5 years, my ma and my sister were down here in South Carolina, right here in the same community where I am, and so we got to spend the holidays together. And I am feeling that emptiness in my heart this year. So the way that I am coping with it is to count my blessings and really be grateful for all the good things. We can have a lot of sadness and bad things that happen throughout the year, but we don't have to focus on it. We have to have a place to tuck it in our hearts and continue on with life. It's easy for me to focus on gratitude, to turn that sadness around. Every time I feel it building up inside me, I stop myself and I think about how long I had my ma. She was just 3 months shy of turning 97. Many people have lost their mothers when they were young. So how blessed I am that I had my ma for all those years. I have the same sadness as far as my sister goes, because she was just 3 years older than me, and she's gone. I still can't believe she's gone, but she is. And I had the opportunity and the privilege to spend the last about 5 years of her life with her. I had the opportunity to be with her to the very end. I had the opportunity to care for her, and I'm so grateful for that. To have those final months with her each and every day, that's something to be grateful for. So you have to balance the sadness with your gratitude. And they both live within you. They both reside in your heart. I have sadness pulling me down on this side and gratitude lifting me up on this side. And the gratitude always wins out. I could have lost my brother-in-law, Ken, my sister's husband, just in October. But he pulled through it. He's still here. And we will get to spend Christmas with him and his daughter, my niece Mackenzie. That's something to be so very grateful for. Now, my sons won't be here for Christmas. They were here for Thanksgiving. But my daughter-in-law, Nina, is coming down and bringing 2 of my grandchildren, Luke and Noah. So that's something to be grateful for, to have some family here. It's all about being with family and people you love, isn't it? So you see, even though sadness can be so overwhelming and just take over your heart, don't let it. Do your very best to count your blessings and find the things, the little things that you can be grateful for. Dwell on those. When that sadness takes over and you just feel like it's crushing you, try to break that by thinking of good memories, thinking of all the years you had when you were healthy, or you were mobile, or you did have that loved one in your life. That's really the only way to do it, and that's how I am coping with the sadness. I know the sadness is not going to be out of my heart during the holiday season here, but I also know the gratitude won't be gone from my heart either. So I just wanted to share that with you all. You could be sad because you're estranged from one of your children or someone that you love for many reasons. But look around and find the goodness in your life. find the joy because it's there also. And it can win. It can be above all sadness of any level if you choose it. Now there's one other thing I do want to share, one other topic, and that is how I removed stress from the holidays. Now I did this probably 8-9 years ago, but I know many people get stressed out trying to find the perfect gift. What are you going to cook for Christmas dinner? You got to prepare it. You've got to go shopping for it. You have to plan it. It's a lot of work. And then wrapping gifts and deciding what to get for who and will they like the gift and overspending on your budget. And the list goes on and on. You know, people in your neighborhood decorate the inside and outside of their homes beautifully. And there's your house with one wreath on the door. And so that can be stressful and put more pressure on you. Don't let it. It doesn't have to be that way. I did those things when I was younger. For sure I did them. But I stopped a long time ago because I did not want the stress during the holidays. It's a casual meal. Dave may bake a ham, make some macaroni and cheese, a few other little things, and you just grab something to eat when you're hungry. No sit-down dinner. I didn't decorate outside at all. I didn't even put a wreath up this year. And as I said, I have very minimal Christmas decorations in my house. But that's okay. I don't buy gifts anymore for my children and grandchildren. They're all grown. They want the money. They could use the money. They have everything they need. So how am I going to think of something to get them that they don't already have? They all work. They can buy what they want to buy. So I just give them money. And that way they can do whatever they want with it. We used to have a lot of holiday traditions that we carried on year after year. But you know what? I'm beyond that now too. Because that can become overwhelming as well. So I don't do any holiday traditions that I did for years and years and years. And I used to bake. I don't cook at all. But I do love to bake. And I used to bake Christmas cookies and a wide variety and everything. I don't anymore. There are plenty of good cookies out there you can go out and buy. So that's what I do. What I want for the holidays in my life now is peace, calm, joy, spending time with family or friends, and most of all, having fun. Make it fun. Let it be relaxing. What's wrong with relaxing? Why do they have to be so hectic and just tear us down and exhaust us? I don't want that anymore. I did it, but at this age, I don't want that anymore. I just want to enjoy every moment and remember why I'm celebrating the Christmas season. And it's not about the gifts and the perfect meal and all that other stuff. I don't want to feel overwhelmed. I want to feel joy because our Savior was born at Christmas time. That's what I want to focus on. So that's my 2 cents worth today. I hope it helps someone. Let me know if you have cut back or changed things for the holidays since you've gotten older, or if you still like to do the same things you always did. Leave me a comment below. I'd love to know. Well, now I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip today comes from John 14:27. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. I chose that verse because I was talking about peace, that I just wanted peace over the holidays. That peace gives you a sense of calm and assurance like nothing else can. And the peace of the world is just temporary. But this is a lasting peace that comes from God, from your relationship with God. No matter what our heartaches are, what our troubles are, we can still have peace. As I said earlier, that doesn't mean there isn't sadness there as well. But sometimes sadness can lead to a deep depression and take you down a very dark road, where when you have that peace from God, it keeps you above water. It somehow calms your heart during the saddest of times. And peace is a gift. That is a gift from God, and I am so grateful for it, because I don't know how I would get through many situations, especially this past year, without that gift of peace. I pray all of you who are suffering, who are feeling lost this holiday season, who are missing a loved one, who are dealing with health issues, whatever it may be, I pray for you all to have that peace within your heart that will get you through anything. I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.